Hello everybody, how is it going? It is your boy, the Q, back with another deck list, and this time I have Evil Eye. Now, a little bit about something in this deck, a little something about it. 37 of these cards, main deck, is from MP20. One spell card of 3 copies of it, only one, is from Eternity Code. The rest of it is a pure Evil Eye MP20 deck. Strictly. Nothing else. Nothing at all. Just, it is what it is. So, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, first off, we have Sergio, Watcher of the Evil Eye. He's pretty cool card. When he's normal summon, you can target or add Evil Eye card from deck to hand except him. He's equipped with Evil Eye of Selene, which is your main spell card. We'll take a look at it later. Quick effect, you can target a special summon monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Once per turn during the next standby phase after this was activated, you have to destroy a card you control. But basically, bring him out, equip him if you can, and then destroy a monster your opponent controls. But during your next standby phase, you have to destroy a card that you control, and I have him at 3. Now, I will say that I'm only running 11 monsters in this deck. 11 monsters. Next up, we have Medusa, Watcher of the Evil Eye. There we go. Maybe you can read that name a little better now. So basically, you normal summon her, target an Evil Eye card in your graveyard, except her, of course, add it back to your hand. If this one is equipped with Selene, quick effect, you can target a monster your opponent's graveyard and banish it. So with Sergio, you get to destroy it. With her, you banish, which is pretty cool. And of course, unlike destroying a card, hers is you have to banish a card in your graveyard. So each of these little cards have their own little tricks that come with. She is also at 3. But yeah, they have their tricks to being equipped with the cards. They have their own little gimmicks, and it's actually pretty fun to play them. It really is. You may not think it is, but I promise it really is. Next we have Basilisk, a familiar of the Evil Eye. He is also at 3. If you basically control any other Evil Eye monster, you special summon him from hand. He is a free special summon at 2000 defense. And then you could send an Evil Eye spell trap from deck to grave, which is actually kind of helpful because your spells play off of each other just like these monsters do. And then for the last monster, we have Catobiblius, familiar of the Evil Eye. Now he is only at 2. I have not managed to gain a 3rd copy yet. I actually never did, actually. So he just constantly stayed at 2. Target a spell trap you control, Evil Eye of course, until the end of the next turn. It can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So let's say Evil Eye of Selene. That's a good combo for this deck. And if you control a monster other than him while this is in your graveyard, basically special summon him from grave, and Spanish special summon this from hand, this from grave. But yeah, that's it for the monsters. You don't have too many of them, which is actually fine. Their effects can actually hold their own. just all the spells that come next with it. I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible too. Next we have Evil Eye Domain, and I'm not going to read all of the card's effects just because all of them take up this entire paragraph box. But feel free to pause the video at any given moment and read it, or look it up on another site if you don't like this, which is understandable. Anyway, first spell, which is at 3, is the field spell, Evil Eye Domain, Periodolia. Now, if anybody else runs this deck, I'm sure you don't have to have 3 of any specific card, but like I said, when I decided on building this deck, I decided that I wanted to try to make it function as a pure build. So most of my cards are all maxed out at 3. Except for that last little monster that y'all just seen. And now for the main spell, Equip. Evil Eye of Selene. Must have card and must have at 3. I definitely do recommend not playing that any less than 3 if you want the full effect card. Just my opinion though. Next equip spell, I think you actually only have 2 equips in this, is the Evil Eye of Gorgonio. Focus, there you go. There we go. Now this one plays a little bit weird. It almost acts like Selene. You can only activate 1 per turn. It becomes Selene while in the spell and trap zone. Now while your HP is lower than your opponent's, your equipped monster gains attack equal to the difference. But now if you send this to a graveyard due to a monster effect, you can banish this from grave, discard an Evil Eye card, and add another Evil Eye spell trap from deck to hand, except Gorgonio. So let's say you don't open up with Selene or this in hand, but you do this. Use a monster effect, or just play it with the monster that you have, you know. Sergio, play him, equip, and then come next standby phase. If your opponent doesn't get rid of it, use his effect, pop this, and if you don't draw into either one, use this effect, banish, to get one of them. But yeah, as you can see, 3 again, just for that little show and tell demo. Evil Eye Repose, nice little continuous spell card. Banish an Evil Eye card from your graveyard to draw a card. So it's half of a pot of greed, you might say, at a slight cost. Just ever so slight cost. If a monster equipped this, or equipped with Selene, attacked an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster. So basically, it's almost, this card makes Selene act almost like the Magician of Black Chaos, you know. Well, yeah, that effect version of it, you know, where he battles a monster, it doesn't go to grave, it gets banished. This card makes this card, equipped to a monster, act like it, which is really cool. Also at 3, now this next, Evil Eye Confrontation. At 3, let's see, yeah, it's this next card that is from Eternity Code, Etco. Evil Eye Re-Emergence. This is basically like a token generator, special summon a familiar token. Or if a Selene is in Spelled and Trap, you can special summon 2 of them instead. So that's pretty cool. just to buy you some time if you need it with some tokens, or to go into your some of the extra deck monsters. The next one we have is only at 2. I think because maybe I couldn't get a hold of a second one, or again I forgot. I just did. Evil Eye Awakening. So this allows you to special summon a monster from your hand or graveyard. Or again, if Selene is in spell and trap, you can special summon one from your deck instead. So now this is what I say, he is your go-to main deck monster. If not him, you want to go Medusa. Most of the time, those two and those two alone, but when I go for one, it's always Sergio. And then this card is just at 1 right now. Spiritual Entanglement. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Banish it until the end phase. Only activate one per turn. Now, whether or not you want to classify this as an Evil Eye card, I did, because it is MP20 and spiritual. Just the effect, it plays fantastic with the rest of the spells and the monsters. I had to add this one in. Had to, no doubt about it. But yeah, it is sitting at 1, being the only one at 1. And that does it for the spells. Now for the traps. We have Evil Eye Defeat. Of course, this one's sitting at 3. Then we have Evil Eye Mesmerism. And I think my phone's about to quit recording.